Today we are critiquing and analysing To the Quasar by Ayreon. We are reacting to this because it won a Patreon poll, and we're going to discuss the song both musically and lyrically. Before we continue, please like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Trademark Ayreon sound with the analog synths and the acoustic instrumentation. That combination is really cool. I really feel like this is building up to something. Got a slight unsettling feeling in the chord progression. The way that guitar is used here is really interesting. Wow, wow. You'll have to tell me who the vocalists are on this one. I'm not familiar with this album by him. Such an interesting and creative and unique mix of sounds. Very pleasing arrangement. A return to this verse. The heavier guitars are coming in now, something is being teased. Complete lack of drums in this song so far, I just realized. But that's part of why this song is really catching my ear. I'm like waiting for that big drop. Maybe that drop won't come, who knows? Really painting a picture here. Really evoking the artwork. These cinematic strings. There you go. Wow. That's very heavy. Very heavy, but also the string chords sound rather uplifting. Like we're rising out of something. Wow. The production and sounds on this song is... So I'm just going to pause it and just give some thoughts so far. I guess the first section of that song was kind of a self-contained song in itself. That's kind of what I'm assuming. We might get some callbacks to it later, but even though we didn't have any drums or anything in that first half, I was still kept in suspense by the composition. I think that the vocals are really good too, though they would be lower in the mix than I'm used to from an Ayreon album. Like I said, I am not too familiar with Universal Migrator, so I haven't heard this album before, although I am quite familiar with Theory of Everything, The Source, later albums like that. But what's really standing out to me about this one is the experimental arrangement, especially with the guitars, the wow, 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 and all that weird stuff. Yes, we do get some weird moments in Ayreon's music, but there is something unusual about this one that is taking me by surprise. Very enjoyable though. Let's continue with the rest. Bass really having a moment here. I think that's Ayreon himself, isn't it? Quasar, okay. Do I hear some female vocals, female harmonies? So one critical comment I'd have about this song is that vocally, I wouldn't say it's one of his catchiest numbers. One big thing I like about Ayreon's music is really dynamic vocal melodies and catchy moments. I'm not really getting that from this song. It could be partly because the vocals are mixed rather low, but the vocal writing in this tune would be relatively straightforward just for him, and that's fine if he wanted to explore that for this one song where most of the interest lies in the instrumental. That's at least how I see it, and I might be jumping the gun. Maybe we'll get some insanely dynamic vocals towards the back end. But where I'm at right now is like, I can appreciate the experimentation and the arrangement, but it probably won't end up one of my favorite Ayreon songs ever, because I'm missing something extra in the vocals to make me fall in love with it. Maybe it'll grow on me though. A little bit of Devin Townsend here, just a hint of it. But I don't know who came first, so Devin Townsend could be giving Ayreon, you know. But a subdued keyboard solo too, more focused on the texture, which is interesting. Yeah, it's a really atmospheric song, playing around with texture and atmosphere. Okay, there's your melodic keyboard solo. Best part of the song for me. I see the vision now. The song is kind of a slow burn up to a really nasty solo section. You can definitely get behind that. Wow, getting pretty sick now. Another wonderful Ayreon composition, a gradual and methodical build towards something that was very heavy, very crushing and intense. I could really have gone longer with that final virtuosic instrumental though. I was really into that, and maybe it transitions into something similar into the next song. Obviously Ayreon albums are concept albums, and I can tell that this one transitions smoothly into the next one, so I'm wondering how that transition actually goes. But as far as this song is concerned, I totally see what it's going for, and now that I have the entire A to B in context, it makes more sense. I'd still say that vocally it's not a standout in his discography by any stretch. And I'm also wondering if that is the general approach to this whole album. It could very well be. Okay, there is actually a bit of context that I missed from my patron who suggested this. This song actually focuses on one singer, and it is Andy Darris, who is the third singer of Halloween. Okay, sounded a bit like Ayreon himself in certain parts. So according to the Electric Castle wiki, the plot of this particular song is about the colonist passing several quasars, providing descriptions of them. So I had to look up what a quasar is, and it is a massive and extremely remote celestial object. It's been suggested that quasars contain massive black holes and may represent a stage in the evolution of some galaxies. And in reading the lyrics, they don't seem to consistently move any particular plot forward. They are more about being in awe of these quasars. And there are some really nice poetic lines here. A supernova resounds, a desperate symphony, leaving behind a beacon fallen from grace. As usual with Ayreon's lyrics, I love the vocabulary, the imagery, the poetry. It just will always help, of course, to put these lines into the context of whatever the story of this particular album is. Alright, let me know what you think of this song and what you thought of my analysis. If you'd like to see some of my previous Ayreon content, the Ayreon Reactions playlist is in the description. And if you don't know me, my name is Ohakade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valkada. We recently put out a new song called Overload the Reactor. The link is also down below. I'd love to hear what you think. I am on Patreon if you fancy your own reaction requests, early access, and polls. And there's also a link down below to my full reaction database spreadsheet, if you're curious about all of the other music I've covered on the channel. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.